Okay, everybody, let me pretext this. Of the few entries I've done to this channel so far, I usually try and do strange knockoffs, weird and wacky combiners, very interesting things. And now I'm doing this video, I can see one right there I could have reviewed, but I couldn't find one, and so I've decided to do something slightly different. Way back in the mid to late 90s, I don't think it was early 2000s, we had an abundance of ideas. It was like the opposite of today, where everything wasn't just a reboot. Any weird and wacky idea was getting a television series or a cartoon or whatever. And one of these series, not a cartoon, was a series called Animorphs. And it was pretty terrible. It was one of those teenagers find crashed alien ship, then somehow get special abilities. And those abilities are to turn into animals? Honestly, it didn't make a lot of sense then, and it still doesn't make a lot of sense now. But the interesting part to that is, kids, I believe this was still, I think this might have been when the Transmetals were going on in Beast Wars. I'm not exactly certain. But the toys were made by Hasbro or whoever it was at the same time. And they were put in almost identical boxes. So they were basically sold as Transformers. Because, there were people or whatever that turned into animals or whatever. And I ended up getting quite a few of them. The people are terrible, and I'm not interested in the people at all. I may have lost parts to do the people. The aliens, well, let's do probably the best one now. This guy. And yes, they're weird centaur people with little antenna eyes that have kind of scraped off. And, no, I don't remember his name. I'll try and research it, but whatever. And he's a weird centaur guy. And it's not... This mode isn't the best mode. Okay? I'm going to rip that band-aid off right now. This is the throwaway mode. But he's a weird centaur guy. I'm pretty sure this was one of the bad guys. And I'm going to say, through most of the series, there's this bad guy, and he reports to the higher-up bad guy who only turns up at the end of the series, just to be like, that's how scary it is. Yeah, he was the general bad guy, I think. I don't actually remember there being a lot of bad guys. It was a weird series. Don't watch Animorphs, it wasn't worth it. But this is a thing. Weird centaur guy with kind of gill ears. Weird, stripy, multiple pupilled eyes. Don't look at his crotch. It's a very strange creature. Kind of cool, but strange. Is this up a little high? Let's bring this down a little bit. I had to adjust it after my last review on my actual channel. Which, I'll tell you what, I'll use that as a size comparison. There we go. Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave. So this is, I think it was sold as a Voyager, and it's probably not far off, to be honest with you, considering how much junk in its trunk it's got. I need to research what this guy's called, honestly. I might try and put it in, I'll tell you what, I'll try and research what he's called, and I'll put it there. No, there. Okay. If that pops up, good me. If it doesn't, whatever. It's not like it matters. But because this was one of the aliens didn't turn up. Basically, the people turned into like animals and stuff from Earth. Because, they're from Earth. Whereas the aliens turned into things that they'd seen off the planet. So this guy actually has, and I can't say this strongly enough, actually has a really cool alt mode. Genuinely a cool alt mode. I can't tell you how cool this alt mode actually is. And all this mess suddenly becomes worth it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get these little panels, and they had weird hands. They've got like 2 thumbs, and weird hands. You're just weird, aren't you? Right, so By the way, if anyone's got some kind of genetic abnormality and they were born with 2 thumbs and stuff, I'm not poking fingers at you. Or thumbs. Stop making jokes, Ugly. But you know what I mean. Not trying to be rude. So I'm going to fold that, and we're just going to get those sort of like that for now, okay? Okay. Alright. Get these big panels and open them up. We can get these back legs, fold them out to the side on the big silver pin. Okay. 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 Now we're going to rotate this on the big screw there. Try and rotate this up a bit while moving things out of the way. Or can we do that yet? No, we can't. No, we can't. We got to leave that down. Fold the arms back. It's about there. Bear in mind, I haven't floor polished any of these joints. They are still quite solid. I don't know if that's just because I didn't spend a lot of time with these, because they're not great toys, and I had no attachment to them, or because the quality actually held up. You decide. Now we can fold this up. Try and get these little arms through. There we go. Get to about there somewhere. Shove these there to sort of fill in the back a bit. Get this bit, and on this hinge, fold it up, and it should all just sort of close together. Okay, we knew to fold that bit. Basically, we're just folding it all up and getting it all to fit nicely together like that, okay? Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to shove the head in, because he's on a... Did he turn? No. Springy. Shove him in, shove it there, and that's why the paint on the eyes has scraped a lot. Get to there. Fold these panels close to make an awesome, epic muscle chest. Straighten the leg out, flip down the extra heel. Straighten the leg out, flip out the extra heel. Turn the arms, straighten them all out. Get to like that. And tilt down the head. And he turns from that stupid looking thing into this big, evil looking red demon thing with opening jaw. Now, come on, admit it. Be honest with me. That's awesome, right? Like, just look at this thing. I'm going to eat your soul. I genuinely love this guy. Like, this mode is awesome. Just the head turns and everything. You know. Looks up and down a little bit. Not a lot, but enough. I kind of wish this chest would hold together a bit better, but it honestly doesn't matter. He's got ripped abs. He looks brutal. And just for the effect, if you press this, grabby arm, so he can grab. Whereas on this side, where is it? There's this little thing. And you can go, denied, come on. The spring's gone out of his bungee. Well, it should be a firing missile arm, but frankly, I don't like firing gimmicks anyway, so that kind of works better for me. Firing missile arm. Your version may vary. But honestly, to be honest, kind of like that. But he's awesome. Like, you know, the tail bit kind of becomes like a spine, and the head is just about squeezed in there. I wish it clipped in, but I don't think it does. And he's just brutal. Just look at him. He's evil. He's one of the best looking demon things I've ever seen. On my last video of Soundwave here, I had him doing like a Pacific Rim thing. You know, fighting a load of little monsters. And honestly, if I remembered this guy, I'd have had him fighting this, because that's a fight. You know, if this was a Pacific Rim Jaeger and this was a kaiju, that's a fight you'd want to see. And I'm not sure Dave would win. Yeah, good sound, Dave. I'm not sure he'd win. This guy would be just reaching towards his face going, can I press the button? Can I press it? Can I press it? Can I press it? Can I press the button? Can I press the button? Can I press it? Ah. So, I'm not going to lie. This is possibly one of the coolest things ever in this mode. The other mode is awful. But if this is your bad guy, yeah. If this is the thing you have to beat at the end of the series, this is you know, from that stupid looking centaur thing, he goes, "Oh really? You want to pick a fight?" Turns into this. You're like, "Nope, I'm out. I'm good. Take over the world. It's yours. I'm out. No problem." Ah, you can go, oh, like a puppy. Sorry, I've gone weird. I've always been weird, but I've gone weird on camera. Let's end the review now. So yes, this is the Voyager or Mega. Was it Mega back then? It might have been Mega. I think it was the Mega scaled Animorphs. Whatever his name is, it might be like there. It might not be. Genuinely, he's awesome. The other mode's terrible, but this is just brilliant. If you want to just remove the bits of the other mode and just glue him into this, I wouldn't blame you. This is awesome. So, boys and girls, hopefully you've liked this. I know it's not a weird and wacky combiner. I've just spotted one that I might save for next month. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, not only to HNE Games, but to my channel as well, which is Uglywretch. There you go. If you want me to try and track down more stuff like this, or if you got anything else in mind you want me to review, if you want to donate towards that, paypal.me or paypal.me/uglywretch, sorry, or patreon.com/uglywretch. There's no set amounts for anything. If you just want to throw a couple of dollars at me or whatever, help yourself, that'd be great. And yeah, I'm going to get going. So subscribe to this channel, like, comment, all that kind of stuff, and then do the same for mine, because I've got way more stuff on my channel. That's not being nasty, it's just I'm doing it longer. Anyway, I'm going to scarper. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye. How awesome does he look, though, really? Come on.